guys, okay, I just did a 60-second reel, so I don't know why I'm doing this again, but it's all fun. Coming in like it's coming in hot, but it's coming in hot because, oh my gosh, look, we have a new bag. Bella just arrived. Bella, such a good name, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know a Bella, and she's the kindest, most amazing person. So I was like, this looks like a Bella. It feels like a Bella. So, all right, let's discuss the Bella. First of all, so many colors, and I have had so many requests for what's the new version of a clutch bag that you have. And so we've been busy trying to create the perfect clutch bag. So let me just show you the Bella. This is a really beautiful, it comes in all different types of leathers. My favorite is this amazing diamond quilted pattern that we have. It's this new pattern that we're doing. This is the luggage leather, soft, scrunchy, and I swear to God, I've been using this in the car, and every person who gets in the car, this is what they keep doing. And the kids are like, oh, I love this so much. And even Parker loves it, which is really like a rare thing because she really doesn't love a lot of the bags that we do. It's not cool enough, but she thinks this one is super cool and she wants it in every color. So it's amazing. It's got this really great, I wanted a clutch bag that had like a gusset to it so you could put stuff in it. I wanted it so that you could just have it stand up. I wanted it to be a wonderful bag that you could carry like this. And I wanted it so that it's just like our Lee bag, which is nice and clean in the back so there are no ears. And you can attach a beautiful chain or a shoulder strap or any of our straps to this. So I have personally been using the Lynx chain, which I think is wonderful with this. So cool, so amazing. And it's a crossbody. So you can either use it like this when you go out. I've been taking this thing everywhere. It goes in my Jumbo Jane, and it is fantastic. So look how great that is, Merch. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Really clean, really great. Dress it up, dress it down. Dress it down by using another type of crossbody. Dress it up with a chain, or you can have both on there, and I think that's great. Let's look at all the colors. So again, look at the sides. It's just a really wonderful, beautiful, constructed, meticulously made bag. These are all hand quilted, which I find insane. I don't know how this could be done, but it's done. Look at the quilting on this, Matt. Do you want to show it? It's just this beautiful diamond pattern. I thought this is really chic because it's a little different, and I think it's super cool. I love the weird size that it is. I love how it's made. And I just love how it looks, and I love the green with it. I think it's just a wonderful bag. Platinum, again, I love platinum, as you can tell. It's just the best way to describe the platinum, it's a soft silver gold. What do you think, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say it's like a good description?
Yeah, a little bit warm. It's not a cold.
Warmer,
yeah.
And just great. All year round, goes with everything. Dress it up, again, dress it down. I think it's wonderful. Clip it with a crossbody and off you go. Black quilted, again, you know what? Always need a black bag in your repertoire, but now it's this beautiful quilted bag. So chic just to carry it like this with a pair of jeans to get out. I'm a big proponent of using it like this, but again, I'm the weirdo. So of course you can attach a crossbody to it and use it. We also got these really cool thinner straps, and it comes in the green and red, and it also comes in the black chevron, which I think would be wonderful with it. So I love how rich that looks with the black, and then we've got the black chevron one, which I'll show. It's in the car, and I'll show that. I love how this looks. Look at how cool that looks, Matt. So this is a great way to dress this up. Then there's the cheetah, of course. This is a tried and true. Everyone needs a cheetah, a little kind of clutch. So elegant. Again, this is great with it. I think that looks wonderful. Or the chain. My personal, gonna die for this is the gator. I love the gator. I think it's so beautiful. It's embossed leather. Obviously, it's not real gator. But I do have this amazing, look, this is real gator. And it's not like we killed a gator. This is a gator bracelet that was made from an old gator trunk that was made, a vintage trunk that was all dilapidated, and they took the best bits of the trunk and made bracelets out of them. So I think what a great way to take something that was going to get thrown away. Yeah, and so this is real gator. This is embossed gator. So very good, right? Looks very good. Love how it looks. Love how it feels. So soft. Just really, really. I'm a big, huge fan of anything gator, to tell you the truth. Gator shoes, gator bags, and I just love how this looks. This is wonderful. Honestly, I love every single one of these colors, and I don't know which one I want, but I have been using this green one because this is the sample that came in. It came in with no zipper pull. And this is how I roll, okay? Don't think that I'm always using new stuff. This is the bag I'm gonna be using. There's something stuck to it, I don't know what. Oh, I was painting something and I got a little paint on there, whoopsies. So this is how I roll. It came in with no zipper pull, so I decided I'm just gonna attach my keychain to it.
That's cool.
Because this was the first sample, okay? Came in with the wrong color. I'm just gonna show you. This is what I've been walking around with, and I will be walking, and I've been walking around with this. Why? Because it just needs to be tested. It's amazing. I love how it feels. The green, I'm such a huge fan of, and I just kind of roll with it. So anyways, this is my bag, and let's see what's in here. A lot of stuff. Thatcher just got his permit, so I'm gonna drive with him today, so congratulations, Thatcher.
Here you go, TG.
I have my phone in here, 2 packs of mints, because I don't know why you need 2
3
packs.
packs of mints.
Okay, I have this obsession.
Backup mints.
I know, I have this OCD. When I have something I like, I have to have 2 of them. And so I was really afraid. I mean, this is only still halfway done, but I go to the grocery store and this is how our refrigerator's a little bit full all the time.
A little.
Because I'm so afraid that we're gonna run out or Trader Joe's is gonna discontinue. So then I bought another one to back it up, just in case. So I have 2, this one's not even opened yet. And then I have my keys in here, which is, where did the keys go? Oh, we had to go open it, it's in the car. And then I have my phone, and there's so much space in here. Seriously, you could put, oh, my glasses. You could put a candle, Lisa, for you, and we could put an apple in here. I could put a full sweater if I fold it up right in here. It's amazing. And then again, this should have a brown zipper pull on it, but of course mine doesn't because it's a sample. And look how awesome it is. It just like, let me just put it, look at how cool that is. It just stands up on its own. How great is that? It's amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it. I love it with the green. I'm doing this with it because I think it's so cool. I think it's really rich and just really wonderful. And I also personally am putting this on there because I love the denim with it. The denim is amazing. This really is amazing with everything. I think this is so elegant. This also comes in the pink and the black, which is now up on the site, and I love it. This is the pink, and the black and the pink just came in a crossbody, which is absolutely stunning. This is just stunning. I think it's so just great, and I just love how it looks. So this is amazing with that, and this will be a great addition to your wardrobe. And a lot of people ask, like, well, why do your bags not come with the crossbody straps? Because you know what? I feel like a lot of people have crossbody straps in their repertoire and they like to use their own. So I love to give the option, and you could always just add on. Look how great that looks, man. Not great, it's super comfortable. And I just think this is a great strap to have, and it'll go with everything. So this is really exciting, and we're gonna do the Bella bag, you know, forever right now for the next couple weeks and really look at it in detail. We'll definitely do a PTTV with it this week so we could really do any type of strap pairings you're looking for. I think this is just a really, really amazing bag to add to your repertoire. And I think, you know, now that we're going out a lot and there's so many more parties, I think this is just great. And like I said, you could dress it up or dress it down. During the day, I'll wear a workout outfit with it. Oh, I know why there's this white paint. Yesterday we were painting the halls for homecoming, Matt. There was white paint, and I went to the homecoming.
That's what I figured it was.
Yeah, so that's what it was. I was like, why is this white paint? So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this off my sample that has no zipper pull and has a yellow.
Making it
Totally
happen.
everything wrong with it.
Making it happen.
But it's fine. I love it. I think it's cool. So I love this. DM us with any questions that you have. These are online right now. I highly suggest you get one because I feel like this is just such a great addition. Like I keep saying it, but it's a little different. I love the gusset. It just allows for you to put a little bit more stuff in there, and it adds a little like interesting interest too. And it's not like a perfect, you know, square. It's triangular a bit. Everything about it is just a little bit different, but it just makes it a little cool. I think it just takes it from a regular to something a little magical, right? We always say that, and I think it's the truth. I mean, I don't even know which one to begin with. Matt, which one's your favorite? I hate to put you on the thing, but
Right, I mean,
which one do you
obviously
love?
leopard's amazing, but right now I'm kind of feeling the croc.
the croc is kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
It's a little different. I think so. I think it's super cool. It's absolutely beautiful, and I think it's just kind of cool. So there's a lot of texture here for the people who want a little
This is
texture.
the weirdest thing. This video, it's showing like it's blue, but it's not blue.
It's dark chocolate brown.
Yeah.
Let's go in this. How does that look?
Yeah, that's better.
Right? It's a dark chocolate, super
There you
rich.
go. That shows it. Yeah,
Right?
it looks
And,
amazing.
and you'll see it on the website. It's super rich. There's a little metallic for someone who wants a little metallic. And there's the 3 colors in the quilted. I think these are amazing for, let's just not look at it with this because that's the wrong color. This has a cognac
Pull.
zipper pull. Yeah, so it's super cool looking. And the black. I don't even know why I didn't pull out a new one. I just decided I need to bring out the one I've been using because I want to show you this is what I've been using and I really love it. And you could dump it into your Jane bag and it's just fantastic. Again, look for these thinner ones. I think these are super cool. If you have a thicker one, oh, here's the thinner black one. Love the thinner black one. Looks great with any of these. And I think it's just really fun. Fun to have. Look how cool that looks. Fun on the black here. Just like the thinner one too. So
Enough of the bag. People have been asking for banter.
okay, banter. All right, let's banter.
Just our regular banter.
Okay, what's been going on? Okay, lots been going on. But I watched this really interesting segment with Rich Roll this morning
Oh yeah.
that I thought was interesting and that we should talk about. And it was with the Surgeon General, and he was talking about loneliness. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. But then, like, he went deep into loneliness and how that is affecting our society as a whole. And it's affecting a lot of health issues that I never correlated with loneliness. And he basically had this really great, and for me, when I could relate most to these concepts is when it's backed by something where we could go back into evolution and what we were as hunters and gatherers. And so he said something really interesting. So as a hunter and gatherer society, you never want to be the one who's been banished, right? Because you're most likely you'll die because you need the group just to survive. So basically, we are wired to be on alert, right? And our body goes on high alert when we are lonely or feel like we've been shunned by society. So a lot of feeling lonely and being by yourself when you're like that, a lot, it will set off, I think, that alert. And so that's why when they look at people who have been lonely, there's a lot of issues with their health. And one of them was inflammation, which I thought was really interesting because I was like, how is that even correlated? And it's because when you're at a stage of high alert, your body is telling yourself and your brain that there's something, like you need to be looking out and there's something going on. So that is leading to a lot of diseases from the inflammation, which we know about, what inflammation can do to your body. It really just screws everything up. And it leads to heart health. It just a lot of diseases stem from the inflammation. Cancers stem from inflammation for too long in your body. But then the other really interesting thing was this whole concept of, and I don't know if it's a lot in your neighborhoods with the younger kids, this idea of anxiety. Every kid has anxiety, I feel like. And growing up, that wasn't something that was, I'm sure everyone had it, but it wasn't being tossed around, or maybe it wasn't as prevalent because we were not alone in our room all day long. We were not, we were out. And when you had to, there was an effort, we had to go to the store. We had to go to the post office. There's so much of that, right? That now we could just do at home. You could literally be at home and have everything delivered to you under the sun. You don't need to go out. But Matt and I were talking about this. Is there something with humans that we need to even just be around people? Right, Matt? We were talking about this. So that was a question. And I think there's not any, this is what people are questioning. And this was
I wouldn't be surprised to find out that just being in proximity to other humans, be it pheromones or whatever, there's something
just going to the grocery store, right?
unconscious that's recharged.
Yes. And there's the interaction even at the grocery store. Even when I'm at the grocery store, you'll turn to the person on your right and be like, do you think these are good, or have you had these? Or you'll ask, I'm always asking people because I am so bad at making
shared
food.
experience.
Yeah, like when you're at the meat counter and you're like, well, what do you do with that chicken? I've done that. And people are so nice. They'll be like, oh, my kids love this. I always ask moms because I'm like, what are they doing with all that chicken? What are you doing? And what do your kids like? And they'll be like, oh, there's this great recipe. And literally, I don't even know you, but they'll be like, let me send you this recipe. And you're like, cool, send it to me. So I think that interaction, even for that 5 minutes, I think is really important in your day to day. And I think as we don't go to the office. We will have food delivered. I don't even need to like go to the post office to drop off. I can print a label and then put it in front of my house and someone will pick it up. I think that begins to then really isolate you. And it might be like a convenience to you, or to anyone, but I feel like that is leading to a lot of these issues that we're not thinking about. And I think that is really
Some kind of
interesting.
imbalance.
Yeah. And so that's why it's really important. Like we talk about movement, we talk about all these things. And when you look at the blue zones, it is diet, it is, movement. But one of the most critical things in all these blue zones that people are looking at always is there's a community.
Feeling of belonging to a community.
Exactly. And actually interacting with people daily. And I think that's really important. And I think one of the reasons why we're so isolated.
But in person.
In person?
There's all these people who interact with virtual communities. I don't think it scratches the same itch.
No, but I wonder if it
Better than
scratches the
nothing.
same itch if you're on Zoom and you're actually seeing the people.
I think
Because
so.
a phone call is, even now when we have meetings,
Better.
it's always different when I cannot get on Zoom. I always have a better meeting when I could actually talk to
I think you're right, because think of all the people just in our business we work with. We haven't ever met them in person.
Most of them I've
It's
never
the
met.
weirdest thing.
Yeah, but then I have such a great
But if I were
rapport.
to, it wouldn't be weird.
It wouldn't
at
be
all.
weird if we
Yeah.
just saw them and be like, hey, what's
Yeah.
up? But if it would only be telephone, I think it would be
It would not
really
be that way.
nerve-wracking and weird. So there's something to that. But I think there's something to this whole concept, and I feel like this is one of the integral things that allow for these people to live so long. And I think one thing that the Surgeon General did bring up was because we're not going, like most people are not going to church anymore in a weird way. Like there are
That's what
no,
I kept thinking when you were saying it. Church or temple or like that's.
yeah. And it's Rosh
That's
Hashanah today.
I mean, for spiritual.
Or Yom Kippur,
Spiritual
sorry.
aside, but
Yes.
just like that type of gathering.
Yes. So I think it's food for thought and it's something to think about. And I think it's just something to think about in terms of just as a person. Like maybe we should try to go out. A
We
little
felt
bit
it
more.
ourselves when we went out Friday. We had to like drag each other,
Yeah, that's right. To a concert.
kicking and screaming just to go to.
It was
a
me.
concert.
You're so good at it. Matt's much better at leading the charge. I could just stay at home all day. I'm so tired. I'm like, that's the
But
last
it
thing
was
I
like
want to do.
thought provoking. It was just. I mean, it wasn't our crowd per se, but just being
Doesn't
there was like it was really.
And it was
interesting.
really cool, like to just see, like, hey, we're all really different in this crowd, or like but everyone was there together in harmony because we
On
all
that
loved
wavelength.
this band, or like we all loved how the sound is, and
Yeah,
I think that's
really
so
important.
fascinating to me, and that's such a great reminder of like, yeah, we're all different, but there's things that we
Just
have
think of the other
commonality.
shows we've gone out to, so like Henry Rollins,
Yeah,
Jeff Goldblum,
Jeff Goldblum, yeah, that's right.
LCD Sound System. Those are all very different
Yeah,
crowds.
and we're gonna see Jerry Seinfeld soon. Remember
Right.
with
Forgotten
who's he?
about that. You're right.
Oh, with
Gaffigan.
Gaffigan, who
Yeah.
I love. And also we're gonna go see
Pink
Pink
Martini.
Martini, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So I think yes, going out a
When's
little.
the Seinfeld? I forgot about that. It's
I don't
soon,
remember.
right?
Sometime in the fall. I can't recall. So that's gonna be good. So I think just making an effort is really important. Making an effort to go out to dinner, but not having it delivered, I think, is critical. And I think it's just little things that you can do to get out. I think.
Well,
is
was your
really
experience of it? Because you.
I did not wanna
You
go.
did not want to go.
I did not want to go, but I really felt like, thank God I went, because like Matt said, we learned a lot from just being, like personally, I was like, oh cool, these are things that I learned. And then also just getting out. I think getting out, and also that's why travel is so important, because anything to shake yourself out of your doldrum and your day to day.
And
I
it doesn't
think
need to be some monumental
No.
change of scenery. Like we've been going down to Palo Alto for
Yeah.
various reasons, and it's just
great.
that much of a shift of
Yeah.
scenery is profound.
It's a restart. I think it's like when you restart your computer. It's
Yeah.
just a real quick
Yeah.
restart where suddenly you're like, everything works again, and I think you really
Yeah.
need that. And I think,
yeah, it's like a flushing out or
Yes.
something. It's weird.
and it's so easy, and it was so cool, like Thatcher had homecoming, so it was so cool to just like, again, you're like, oh, this is Sunday, I'm so tired, I just want to sleep in. But we got up and we helped, the parents were there, the kids were there to decorate the hall for homecoming. So cool to see, like, oh my God, it's 9, whatever, it was really early on a Sunday for Sunday. But then I'm like, this is a huge project, how are we gonna finish this? So cool to see, like, people come together, moms are so organized, and it was just all done. And the end product was amazing, and I just couldn't believe that, 50 people coming together could make this thing happen in less than 8 hours. And it was so inspiring. And it's just cool, like you're interacting, you're meeting new people, everyone's doing a job, you get to talk to people, and just doing that, I think, and then just that little tiny, I think community service is so critical because then you feel good.
Look, this isn't like it's new, but like you and I have lived our lives.
It's a
We've always
reminder.
we've always been part of groups. I think just sort of automatically, that's something, but not in a considered way.
Yeah.
And now I think
Yes.
we've been able to take a step back from it and just to really validate it.
Yeah, and I also think just so maybe you're like, I don't feel like doing this right now. I don't, blah blah blah. I'm like that. I'm the worst,
Make
right?
the effort.
I could stay home all day, and I do. But I think
See, this is what's
I'm the
wrong,
worst.
dude. You're like from a family with 3 sisters, and you just said what you said. You could stay home all day.
I'm so tired. I could stay home all day.
And I'm an only, where I can absolutely stay home all day by myself, but I'm the one pulling you out.
I know, it's so
What's
weird,
that all
right?
about?
I don't know. I'm just so tired. I think
I was
that's a
exhausted.
great
I was exhausted
excuse.
too, but I looked at it as a recharging.
Yes, and I think that's how you have to see it. See
Oh,
it
you
as
know
a
what? Share
recharging.
your philosophy of like what we figured out about taking a shower before you go to bed.
Oh, okay. So
It's
this
the
has
same
nothing
thing.
to do with
No,
the.
it's the same thing.
Okay, it's
recharging.
or reframing your mindset. So when you're like, I don't feel like going out, I don't feel like going to the grocery store, so maybe it's reframing that and be like, okay, maybe this is going to reduce my anxiety level because I need to socialize, I need to be around other humans. So instead of seeing it as your chore that you have to do, you can see it as, yes, I have to go buy the groceries. Instead of having it delivered today, maybe I'll go because I can pick the actual things that I love. Because sometimes you get the fruit and you're like, I don't think I'd choose these, but all right, whatever. But so you're getting things that you actually choose, and then B, you're being around other people, so you might be reducing your anxiety level, and it's good for your alert level. Because if you're alone all the time, that's really alerting your body to be like some danger.
Something's not right.
Danger. I think that's what it is, right? Like that's how we are.
It's like formless danger.
Because if you were in a hunter and gatherer situation, you're in danger. You're gonna die. So your body is like, whoo, whoo, woo, your brain's telling you,
You
it's
don't want your
sending
guys
this.
to be in danger.
No, and it's so ironic. Like, so you're at home by yourself.
In safety.
There's no danger, no safety, but your body is innately wired to tell you you're in danger because you're not around other people and you're not part of a group. So yes, that's not good for your health. So it's reframing your idea of why. Like, so next time Matt's like, we're gonna go to a concert, I'm like, I don't want to. Now I'll be like, oh, okay, maybe I'm rebooting my brains.
So I'll
And
say
I'm
to you,
decreasing my anxiety level. Reframe. So we always take 2 showers, man. I do. I've always been in the I think it's
Always.
since I've lived in New York. When you come home, you're filthy. Like, I don't care if you've been in the office in New York. I don't care what's happened. You've only walked through the streets for 10 minutes. You're just dirty when you come into the door. So I've always showered when I go to bed, no matter what. So I'm in this. And so that was like in my 20s. So I feel like I've had this habit since I was in the 20s. I always take 2 showers. When I met Matt, I'm like, thank the Lord he actually takes 2 showers. Because most men, I'm not sure if they do.
I always take 2 showers.
Yeah, but I'm sure.
My whole life I've
Yeah,
taken 2 showers.
so we both take 2 showers. But it's been really hard that second shower at night. Would you not say many nights?
Just because we're exhausted.
Because we're so tired.
And
So-
you sit down and you start melting into the couch and you start falling asleep, and that's the last thing you want to do is to rally.
The last thing you want to do before you get into bed is take a shower. But thank God you do, because. So I decided the other night in the shower, I'm like,
I always
okay,
sleep better.
yes, and just cleaner. Everything's cleaner. So, and you wake up more refreshed and not as gross, obviously. So, and it's better for your
Ready for your
skin
next shower.
because you're washing your face and putting new moisturizer on your face. So anyways, let's go back to that. How do I get myself to like be like, okay, I'm gonna do it? Because I feel like now if you could reframing is so important. Your mind is so important. That's what I've realized too. Like what you tell your mind, it's so important. Like what you tell yourself, right? So you're like, yes, you're telling yourself, I don't want to do this. So why don't you reframe and say, you know what? I'm actually preparing my body for the shutdown. Like you do when you're cleaning. Like before I go to sleep, I always have to kind of organize my desk because I'm preparing my desk for tomorrow. And I think by doing all these things, you are setting your intentions for tomorrow and what you're doing. So like I even like grind all the coffee before so it's ready to go tomorrow. I do a lot of weird things
You
at night.
reduce your friction.
Yes, I do everything at night that I'm going to do in the morning so that I am just telling myself I'm preparing myself for tomorrow. So why would you not tell yourself I'm preparing myself for the restart of my body by going to bed? By doing that, that means you want to clean your body and you want to put new moisturizer on. You want to put, hand cream on, feet, cream on your feet. Just so for those 8 hours that you're sleeping, you are restarting and regenerating things in your body. So if you see it that way, the shower does not become so onerous, honestly. Or you'll be less odorous too. It's so stupid. Anyways, I make myself laugh sometimes for no reason. And I guess on that note, we should leave because it's getting too
It's
weird.
degenerating.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Check out the Bella bags. DM me and ask me any questions about these. We will do a strap pairing, but these colors I think are just so wonderful. They'll go with any of the straps, honestly. But let's do it and check out the new thinner straps. And I think this chain strap will go with any of these. This is a great one if you don't have one of these. I think it should be in your repertoire. And it will go with any of these bags. And it will really add a dress it up or dress it down effect to these bags. So check it out. It's called the Bella. It's online. And let's chat tomorrow. Bye, guys.